Hi there, my name's Lee. I felt the need to make this video really just to show you what a good product Air Arms are making at the moment. Hope you're all safe during the lockdown, the second one that we're having now. Now this is my Air Arms. It's the s510 Ultimate Sporter in 177. It's roughly running at about 11.5 foot-pounds. So it's a sub 12 foot-pound one. It's wearing a hawke. It's the airmax sf30, and it's the 3 to 12 by 32 touch model, which is a close short eye relief model, you know, similar to the MTC Connect, if you know which scope I'm on about. The rifle I'm very pleased with. It's very accurate, it's quiet. It's the non-regulated version, this one. I opted for the non-regulated one basically because I'm old-fashioned and I fancied something that had a little bit more reliability in my mind anyway. There's probably nothing wrong with the new regulators that Air Arms put into the rifles, but I just felt that didn't really need one. The foot per second variation on this one in the first sort of 10 shots is probably about 5-6 foot per second difference between each shot, so really a regulator is not really needed. As regards the extra shot count that you get from a regulated rifle, with this particular model you probably get about another maybe 10-15 shots in 177 extra, that's all. So I weighed things up and I thought, well, I'll stick to the reliability and the things I know rather than taking that step for them extra 15 shots or 20 shots at the most in 2.2. Now, the rifle I'm very pleased with. It's very quiet, even with the standard fitted silencer that Air Arms put on. Very quiet indeed, and very accurate. You've got all the adjustments that you could ever want. I mean, in the stock you just undo them 2 screws there, and it's on a ball joint system is the cheek piece. The butt pad goes up and down. You can also take this off as well and undo that screw there. Take it off and there's 2 little screws underneath that you can undo, loosen, and you can move the actual cheek piece forwards and backwards as well on its axis. So it's really good in that sense. Now, talking a little bit about the scope, this new touch scope is just absolutely mind-blowing. It's an eye relief, short eye relief. You virtually touch it, hence the name touch. You get perfect alignment every single time because you know exactly the point of where the objective lens, the eyepiece has to touch your head every time. So you get accustomed to mounting the rifle in exactly the same way, and you're very consistent in the hold, which aids accuracy, you know. Also the field of view is just mind-blowing really. I generally shoot on about 6 times magnification when I'm shooting squirrels and things at close range. Then I sort of go up to 10 times if I'm shooting rabbits at 35, maybe 40 metres at the most. I usually put it up to 10. And this rifle will quite easily, you know, 1/2-inch groups at sort of 40 metres, maybe just a little bit more than 4 1/2-inch groups, but not much more. It's round about that mark. With Air Arms' own pad, it's very accurate indeed, and it's quiet, as I said. And it's not too heavy, it's nice and light, and it comes to your shoulder very well indeed. And there's a lot of features on this little scope actually. To say it's a small scope, you've got the adjustment, the magnification adjustment ring actually clicks when you get to number 10, like that, to tell you that you're on number 10 without actually looking at it, which is handy for me when I'm shooting rabbits, if a rabbit pops out. Also, the parallax adjustment here, the wheel on the side, is very small and it doesn't encroach upon the magazine, which is nice. As you can see, I've got sports match medium mounts on. I don't need to have a reach back mount on at all. It's perfect as it is. And also the magazine can still be taken out and drawn in without being, you know, interfered with this ring, with this wheel. The thing I do like about on it is the illuminated reticle inside is a stepped reticle, and it's like numbers 1 to 6, but you have a stop in between each one, so you can actually stop it and turn it to the actual, you know, power brightness of reticle that you want, without having to actually go all the way up and all the way back down. So that's a nice feature. What else is there on this one? The caps on the turrets, I don't know why they put such a long, you know, a long cap on it. Makes it look a bit more target oriented, and really it's really a hunting sort of scope, I would say. So you've got the actual turrets aren't too big, but they give you this big cap that sort of like swallows, and there's a gap at the top. So they could have shrunken them down a little bit, unless they use the same caps on another hawke scope. I don't know. Can't see the logic of that, but there we go. But to say it's got a small little 32mm objective lens, it's really, really, really clear and crystal clear. I mean, I have an sf30 airmax, and it's a 6x24 by 50. And if I set this on 6 magnification and I set me other one on 6 magnification, the field of view is like 3 or 4 times, if not more, with this scope. And the clarity is just as good, even on 12 times magnification. It's just as good as the larger scope, is this small one. So really, yeah, airarms is a good product. I've been shooting for 40 years now. I've owned in excess of 46 different air rifles since I'm a young lad, and I've had some good quality air rifles as well, some really expensive air rifles. Excuse me, but this will match anything that I've had, accuracy wise and consistency wise. No, it's a really good rifle. Another thing as well that I'd like to say about air arms is that Claire West, who's one of the directors and the owners of Air Arms, I wrote her a letter not so long ago, just sort of saying what a good product that she had. Once I bought this rifle, it was in October time, and my mother had passed away, and it was nice to get out into the fields and sort of get rid of some stress and just take your mind off things, you know. Also, I work as a postman and I do a lot of parcel deliveries, and it was nice to sort of get rid of all the stress from delivering during the virus and things like that. So yeah, it was a good stress release, and I just wrote her a nice letter just to say, you know, that I was pleased with the product that she was selling, and you know, it was a fantastic choice. And she sent me a lovely parcel unexpectedly with a hat in and some cups and a drinking mug and some, you know, some sort of badges and things like that, pens, and it was a really nice sort of thing for her to do. You know, she didn't have to do it, you know. And I just thought there isn't many manufacturers out there that'll actually do that, you know. A lot of them don't even get back to you when you write to them, so it was just nice. So I think I'll support and carry on supporting Air Arms as I go through my hunting life, you know. So I think they're a good business, and it's a good product that they sell. But there we go. That's my little rant out the way. Anyway, no, if ever you're looking in the field, you know, for a good hunting rifle, I would suggest this. I know it's expensive, but you're getting good parts inside and out. It's well made. And it's easy to strip down. I've stripped loads of these down and renewed seals for customers and things like that. And it is easy, you know. It's a nice good job. And I've seen how they're made inside, and they're really well made. So yeah, they are worth the money, every penny. Anyway, I'll get off now. But take care, everybody. I hope you've enjoyed this short video, and hope that it's been helpful. If you're ever choosing another rifle, you know, I would suggest go for this one. You know, it's the best one I've had so far anyway. Right, okay then, thank you, and stay safe anyway during this second lockdown that we're having. Hope you keep safe. Thank you then. Bye then.